Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 6th war of Season 21, so this is going to be the halfway point, and 4 Loki faced x7v. So these guys are good. They're usually a Master Level Alliance. I believe they're in Platinum 1 right now, but so were we at this point. So, reasonably fair matchup. This is going to be a really short war, so let's go ahead and take a look at the map, and their defense looks pretty good. You can see, I've taken Path 9 in Section 1 a few times. That's pretty standard placement there. They've got a Nick Fury on Path 5 in Section 1. Good placement up until Magneto was able to do that fight. Man-Thing on Path 1 in Section 1 is a good placement. On Vigorous Assault. It's really hard to do any of the regen lanes in Section 2 now because so many of them just fall victim to Magneto at this point. And then on Node 23, where there's usually like a Korg or a Nick Fury, you can see they put Nova. I'm not quite clear on that placement, just because if you're using Doom, it seems like what you're usually doing is like, medium into a heavy anyway. And you can see here that they put Korg on the Shifting Immunities mini. That's a good placement. And then a Thing Boss. So yeah, everything looks pretty good there. We are going to go ahead and join here. And my team is going to be Omega, Sabretooth, and Magneto. Omega is just here for backup. And we're going to be using Magneto for all 3 of our fights. So this first fight here, Dreamin' took the first node on Path 5 here. So this is going to be the heavy hitter and Ebb and Flow knockdown Nick Fury. It's a rank 3. This is really good placement, if you have a Magneto though. It's really not too difficult as long as you bring the Sabretooth or Magic Synergy. So basically what I'm going to try to do here during his first life is just build up to my special 3. You absolutely have to have a special 3 available to you when he goes into his life model decoy or sheds his life model decoy. So yeah, you can see here I waited to punish that because I knew that he was going to purify my stun because of the node. So just building up to the special 3. Bait out the special 1. And this fight with Magneto is just extremely easy. I have done this unboosted in the off season and barely lost any health. It's really not too bad at all. So I'm going to keep hitting him until I get him down to about 15%, I think is what Taters told me the goal is for this fight. So I'm going to go ahead and bait out. And then also this time I'm going to make sure he has very little power when I push him over the edge into his second life. So you can see here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push him to a special 2 while he still has the protection up to make sure I don't accidentally knock off his first life. So there we go, we got the special 2 out of him, so now he's at basically no power, 13%, so I'm going to use a heavy attack here. I'm going to go in, I'm going to do a combo, and I was a little bit late there. He got up to 34% instead of the 1% that I was able to stall him at last time. But you can see I'm going to take him down to 1%, and then you just want to hold block. And because he's heal blocked, and he just dies. He stays at 1%. He can't heal anymore. And yeah, so easy fight now. So this next path here is going to be Path 3 in Section 2. This is a very easy lane. This basically makes it so that if the defender has an armor up buff, they're going to place a bleed on you. Magneto is 90% bleed resistant. So I'm not too concerned about that at all. He is going to get a lot of armors, but I also run a point in Coagulate, so the 90% bleed resistance turns into 100% bleed resistance. So So I should just be healing from this node, if I'm not mistaken. So we're just going to try to bait out special ones from him. And yeah, you can see that I'm actually gaining health from willpower here. So he's being pretty generous with the special ones. He is a metal defender, which is nice. So I'm going to try to go ahead and start building up my prowess now that I'm up to 3 bars of power. That was 23 prowess on me. I'm going to drop this special 3, and that will finish the fight. So now I'm going to be moving up. This is going to be a 6-star rank 2 Hulkbuster. He's a lot better now that he's buffed. He's still not very good on defense. So I'm just going to put 1 potion into Magneto. And yeah, he's a metal defender, so this should be really easy once again. And this node just has explosive personality and enhanced armor up, so but it's literally nothing that that Magneto can't deal with. So I'm going to parry heavy, build up some prowesses. I'm going to try to make sure that I bait out special ones from him. I do not want to get hit with this special 2. And he's also a stubborn defender, so he's going to go indestructible when I'm using dexterity. Alright, so gonna just continue to parry and heavy. And you can see that because of my 70% ability accuracy reduction, sometimes dexterity is not putting the indestructible buff on him, or the indestructible passive. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and start holding my heavy for a little bit longer to double up my prowess buffs. Got him up high enough to where I felt like this would kill him. So I'm going to drop the special 3, and it is more than enough. So yeah, that was actually the end of my fight. There weren't a ton of Omega fights on this map. We did end up winning the war. It was relatively close, but our battle group only had 1 death, which was really nice. So great job to both sides. We are back in Masters now, and hopefully to stay. And then I also have a 6-star crystal that I'm going to go ahead and open. And yeah, I'll just leave you guys with that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.